coming up on DNM Cast.
I'll give this is going to be, and I'll give context to this statement after, the first time we talk about this person on this podcast.
It comes to the point where it's starting to get embarrassing. I'm 32 and yet to have found a partner. I've only had one relationship, and that was when I was 22. It only lasted a year. Do you think it's possible I could ever find love? At what age is too late? Obviously being caught wildfire on TikTok right now. The one silverback gorilla versus 100 humans. Who's winning?
All right, mate. 100 people are beating a gorilla, and you can't fucking convince me otherwise.
Yeah, I think
Welcome back to DNM Cast, episode 46. Wow. Getting close to 48, the magic number for us.
Getting old, mate.
48. Or is that 1 year?
48's 1 year. So
Nice.
I think next week's we're doing the blind dating straight after, so that'll probably maybe feature a winner if I'm lucky enough to
Are
find.
you nervous after everything you did for me?
No, but actually, I want to open this with a story. Before we get into what we're talking about today, I think this needs to be addressed.
It does not need to be addressed.
It was how one of the potential contestants gave Starlight a spray.
Oh, yeah, that
Wait,
needs to
what?
be
I didn't
addressed.
hear about this.
I'll give this is going to be, and I'll give context to this statement after, the first time we talk about this person on this podcast. And you'll get what I mean after this statement. So basically, when we put out the blind dating link, a bunch of piss take entries were put in. Fine. We thought we identified them all and took them off the spreadsheet. Mm-hmm. There was one that Starlet messaged our editor and borderline producer who takes care of everything. She's amazing girl. Mm-hmm. She messaged a girl who I did used to talk to, but she obviously she didn't know that. Starlet gets a reply. This girl has ripped Starlet for asking
ripped
her.
her a new one.
Absolutely
Oh my God.
sent the most passive aggressive message I've ever seen. And Starlet replied saying, "Look, sorry, we didn't reach out to you out of nowhere. Someone put your name in, someone else must have done it. We're sorry, we don't need to, And then in the message, she's like, "Oh, I don't want to do this because I don't find this podcast funny at all. I don't appreciate being talked about on it because I have before. First of all,
You've never been spoken about.
I've never mentioned you in this podcast, and I've definitely never put out a clip about you. So if you think you've been mentioned in this podcast, it proves that you've watched. So you're fucking contradicting yourself. Second of all, I've never talked about you. I talked to this girl for 2 months. What was it? 2 months. Right. And
It's 2 weeks.
and I know why you hate this podcast. It was right before we started the podcast. So you'd be hating every second of it. And I don't think I even did anything to. I think we just stopped talking. It was a talking stage. It didn't
Who
work.
is it? Do I know her or not?
No, you wouldn't know it. Luke was seeing a mate for a bit.
If I got a message like that, I would just leave it on open. I wouldn't send a passive aggressive message.
Yeah,
back.
and I
you
think
wouldn't-
she didn't need to throw in, I've been mentioned on this podcast before. No, you haven't. And for her to know that, definitely have not put out a clip about her. Definitely have not messaged her. So if you think you've been mentioned, it means you've listened to the long form episode. So I know you're watching now. Just drop the main character syndrome. It's fucked.
It's very directed, isn't it?
Yeah. It pissed me off because she had a crack at Starlet. I'm like, Starlet doesn't need to be dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
So,
Is there how many other girls do you reckon the things about
well,
them?
there's 60 contestants that through the name.
There's 60 girls.
No,
that think it's
that
about them.
applied. That applied. I don't know how many is successful. We'll have to ask Starlet. I think she got 3 confirmed, and we're filming on Friday, so probably closer to 6 realistically.
Or
I
is it
started to
possible?
write things down. It's pretty bad. It's good. It's really good, but for you, it's
I
really
think
bad.
the main thing I had shit written down as well, but it's stuff on the fly that really
That's the best part.
you just let it out. It's I didn't use half the shit I wrote down because it was just Luke would say something or she'd say something. I just think of a reply and then say it.
You just told me to fart the whole time. Fart.
Yeah, that's stuff I'd written down, shit like that. But everything else was just on the fly. The cheating shit was on the fly.
Yeah. The fingers crossed.
Yeah, that was on the fly
that
as
was
well.
funny. That was pretty funny.
He's like,
Anyway, we'll get into it.
obviously being caught wildfire on TikTok right now. The one silverback gorilla versus 100 humans. Who's winning?
All right, mate. 100 people are beating a gorilla. You can't fucking convince me otherwise.
Yeah, I think 100.
No way.
Yeah,
Yes.
100 people.
I don't reckon a human can deliver a substantial enough blow to the
But 100
gorilla.
Yeah, I don't think a human can, but 100 humans can.
And silverback gorillas, the stamina is not high. They're gonna get tired pretty fucking quickly. So I think if you
Haven't you seen Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, but
if it's one of them though, it's
that's not
not
even a gorilla though. They're
that's
like apes.
It's an ape.
Oh, shit.
Fucking idiot. But no,
Even
gorillas are big. To be fair, they're 8 foot tall and they're huge, muscle wise.
Yeah.
But they can't they're not marathon runners. They can't just fucking.
How much does a gorilla weigh?
Oh, it'd be heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
But even still, they're gonna get tired really quick and just give up. 100 people.
Like a male silverback gorilla weighs 300 kilos.
Yeah.
And it is much larger than you. I don't think that a human could land a substantial blow. You'd punch it in the abs.
Yeah,
and
you just king hit it.
Oh, you'd have to hit in the head.
Yeah, you get up
For
behind
sure.
it, king hit it.
No, but I don't think our punch would
That's
one
what I'm
punch
saying.
wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, just fucking start.
Just
Just spamming.
I reckon it would just do circles. I could just put the arms out and start spinning
mate.
around circles.
If it started running away and then taking like one at a time, I reckon we'd be cooked.
Imagine it's like nighttime. He keeps like running behind the trees and shit.
Oh, dude. You know what they should do?
Imagine it's a circle. He just like runs around trees.
I was thinking they
it
should
takes
make
you
like an episode of like cool things, and then in one of the episode have that actual thing. So one gorilla versus 100 men. You know what I mean?
To
You
it
know Black
actually.
Mirror? You know Black
Yeah.
Mirror? Yeah, how they have like one episode. They should do like one gorilla versus 100 men.
Probably will now. It's pretty popular. So.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd be fucking
But I
good
just-
watch.
I just don't see the humans winning. If it was like an endurance battle, then definitely. Like if the fight lasted with like over 15 minutes, then yeah. But I reckon he would just take you out one by one, like Omni Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends, I think, on the like who we got fighting. So it's like if it's like 100, like one gorilla versus like 100, what, like fucking togies or something.
Yeah.
Togi will fucking probably kill him.
Yeah.
If it's one gorilla versus 100, like Will Gibbs.
I got it. Yeah.
That'll be over in 30 seconds,
I don't
boys.
know.
So.
Yeah. Easy
That's
cop
it.
out. If that, like 30 seconds. is a bit
30
far.
seconds
It's
generous.
a bit of a push.
Anyway,
Anyways, I've made our own one actually. So I've got 3 DNM haters v 1 Luke Bailey.
well, that's the thing. I don't think people realize how big Luke is.
Yeah.
No one realized.
Like everyone was like chat shit behind a keyboard, and then like they'll see him out and think, "Fuck, okay."
Yeah.
I'll just like say something from 20 meters away, then hide behind my friends.
We could just slap him, I reckon.
Oh.
Yeah.
We just slap him. But I got another one.
If
As
I
well.
got mad, holy shit.
Yeah. I've got another one. 5 Tom Rowland talking stages v 1 Tom Rowland. Who you got?
Tom, I don't think I've had 5 talking stages.
I think you've had 5
That's
talking
Tom-
stages.
Tom can never be wrong, so I reckon he wins based on the fact that he will like be in absolute disbelief that he's right. Like
Yeah,
he will. Then with 5 talking stages, he would have like fucked up, done something fucked up, and he'll be like, "No, I was right.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done that."
I don't write the rules. That's just how it is.
Yes,
No, I haven't had 5 talking stages. I
reckon
don't
you've had
talk to
5
anyone.
talking
I don't
stages.
talk to anyone.
I reckon you've had better.
Talk to. Yeah, I'd say. It'd be
You're the
almost
king-
more than Luke.
You are the king of talking stages.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
Anyway, speaking
Propaganda.
It takes you a
speaking
month
of,
to realize you don't like him.
speaking of this, how far would you go for a girl? We've touched on this a couple
Oh,
of times.
here we fucking
No,
go.
no, no.
Here we fucking
I
go.
want to know how far you'd go for a girl. You would fly for a girl potentially, like that's
Fuck
obviously
that.
common. Some people might go to like Queensland or something to meet a girl. Would you catch a boat for a girl? You probably wouldn't.
No.
Let's be real.
I don't think I would fly to just see the girl, but I would, if I happened to be flying there, then I would see the girl.
Drive an hour, yeah, that's like fair enough. Driving 2 hours,
Nah,
pushing
too
it,
far.
pushing it.
Like an hour up and back, is that 2 hours?
Yeah, that's 2 hours.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot.
Drive 3 hours, fuck no. And that's something that's come up in this discussion. 2 hours and 58 minutes. Someone on this podcast has driven for a girl. So from Yarraville to South Yarra.
No.
From South Yarra to Mount Martha. And then back from Mount Martha to Yarraville. That is 2 hours and 58 minutes, by the way. I've done my calculations.
Mate.
And Tom Rowland has officially stitched himself up. And by the way, that's at 2 p.m. That's not even peak hour traffic.
Wow.
So
That's
Tom Rowland would drive 3
No.
hours for a lovely girl.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, the evidence is there. I met her.
I love the build up to that. That was full setup.
Was it good?
That was
good? Full 3 hours for a girl. He also, I didn't even include, he stopped by in Frankston to see me, to drop something off. That was very
really?
nice of you.
Had to introduce as well. Did you meet?
I met her.
Really?
Yeah, that's
No,
how I know. He
this
wouldn't have-
is a made up story,
No.
everyone. I promised myself that anyone I talk to after this would be top secret,
No.
learn from my mistakes. There's no publicity, but no, that's just a made up story from Diezel. Well done.
No, that's not made up. That is altogether 160 Ks for a girl.
Wow. That's like quarter of a tank.
She was very
I don't know,
nice.
I've got
I'm
an
not saying
alibi.
what you did was bad.
I was
or
at home
horrible.
the whole time. I got an alibi.
Yeah, you got an alibi.
Yeah, I
What
was
was
at
it?
home the whole time. That wasn't me. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, I've got 1,000 snakes versus 100 humans.
Doesn't say so it's 100 humans.
Snakes.
Snakes.
Snakes are too quick.
Yeah.
They're fucking quick and they're agile and they're like, fuck that. I don't fuck with snakes.
I reckon you'd be able to take them.
Snakes need to be exterminated, I think.
1,000 snakes versus, yeah, I reckon you could take them. Depending what
No
snakes.
way.
If it's like anaconda, GG, bro. It's a
Not
GG.
taking it anaconda.
I'm not taking on an anaconda, but like maybe like some grass snakes or something.
Maybe. Anyways, moving on. Something that's been trending at the moment. We're not really going to touch on it, but politics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
slippery slope.
We
for you.
did see.
Oh, you know when you walk into like the election line and they're like they're just like all harassing you with things.
Yeah.
I just bought a permanent marker.
Yeah,
sign
or
it.
a farm.
Yeah,
Sign it or a farm.
Yeah. Do you reckon there's actually a debate I saw on TikTok that the sausage sizzles should be free?
Yes, I saw that as well. I was a customer. I got us a couple sausages, $4 each.
Yeah.
Fucking
$4 each for a sausage.
rip off, mate.
A pack of sausages like $4.
No.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah, probably,
roughly,
yeah. But these fucking scammers, absolute rorts. Fucking joke.
I reckon they should be
$4.
worst case $2.50 with onions. I've seen. I reckon that's a good thing, and sauce, obviously. Did you guys see Donald Trump accused of mocking Catholics after posting an image of himself as the Pope?
Yeah, I don't know what the thought. He's a bit of a troll. Like he's a bit of a fucking.
No, but like
How can you be a troll when you're running a whole country though?
I know
Like,
he's
that's
just fucking with everyone.
respectfully, the Pope has like passed away recently.
Yeah.
I
And
feel
then
like
he
his
just
whole
then
election was a
posts-
troll though. Like he went on people's podcasts chatting shit, being like, "Yeah, just vote for me."
But
Like,
do you reckon is that AI generated or is that him actually dressed up?
It's
do you think?
AI generated. That's why I got in trouble because it was AI generated.
Yeah. So if he
But
didn't,
he posted it, right?
Yeah, he asked ChatGPT to make it, then he posted it.
so okay, he got in trouble because it was AI generated. But if it wasn't AI generated, it'd be fine.
No, I still think it's pretty disrespectful, but
Yeah.
It's like imagine you're like at school, right? And you're like, "Oh yeah, our president." Like over there, like I just assume, but they're very like patriotic.
Yeah.
Like it's not like Australia. Like we don't like bow down to our like
I've never met
Ow.
anyone to be like, oh, I want to be Prime Minister of Australia.
exactly. But like people like in America, they like bow down to their president, right? So like imagine you're at school and you're like just like see him post that, you're like, why am I taking life seriously? He doesn't
Yeah.
even give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Who do you think out of us three would be the best Prime Minister?
mate,
You reckon?
yeah, I'd have some good policies.
I don't think so.
I think Tom would
reckon
have
like
some-
in terms of like
Some very strong political views.
politically correct, I reckon Tom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But in terms of like the
Wait,
people's
right-wing-
person, I don't know.
Right wing is when you're really political correct, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Left wing is where you're.
I reckon our country would go down if Luke was our Prime Minister.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd have some good.
Yeah, you would sleep in though. You wouldn't go to press conferences. You just sleep in.
Yeah,
Wouldn't do anything.
that would be the one issue.
Who wouldn't wear a suit? He'd just wear a hockey
Horrible kit.
hockey top.
I'd say be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what others think about you.
Yeah. I can see your dad running for Prime Minister.
No, he wouldn't do that.
No?
The Hinge story.
I don't know if this needs to be addressed.
So I was at a birthday dinner on Saturday night, and it's great. I was sitting there with one of my good mates, and I get a notification from Hinge, and it says, "Very identifiable name has sent you a like," and I think, "Oh shit, that's the same name," and it gives you a little profile, like a preview of the picture. I was like, "Shit, looks like the girls that Luke's talking to." Like, looks very very similar. So I go on the thing. Sure enough, it's her, and it's like got verified on the Hinge profile. So I'm like, all right, well, it's definitely fucking her.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw that, got so mad because this girl and Luke are like pretty seriously talking.
Yeah.
We're not seriously,
I was
we're
off
just
it.
friends, but yeah.
No, they're pretty seriously talking. And then so I was like, what? First of all, what's she doing on Hinge? Second of all, why the fuck is she sending me a like? So I had this message ready to send back to her, saying, "What the fuck are you doing? What's wrong with you?" And then I screenshot it, put it into the group chat for like just to run it by Luke, see if I'm missing anything. And like if he forgot to tell us that they stopped talking, it was like the other reason why she's sending me a like on Hinge. And anyway, an hour later, I'm in the car with my mate, and I call Luke, and then a girl picks up. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And it was the girl that he's with, and it turns out it was a whole fucking prank, and he told her to do that.
Toko's like, what the fuck did you see this, bro? I'm going to go off of this girl. And I just hear his back go,
I walked into Luke's apartment and she was there, and I was like, I'm so confused right now
Yeah.
because I still didn't know. I was like, what are you doing here? I was
Yeah,
like, this
it was
is kind of awkward, eh?
You guys like came in mad. That's when you
Yeah.
know the real ones. Like the
Yeah.
boys are bad.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I was
what the
pissed
fuck,
off.
man?
Okay, well, is this not strange? We're just like sitting next to each other, just chilling. And I downloaded Hinge because we made a video out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I downloaded Hinge or whatever, and she didn't have Hinge. Like she had a profile, but she didn't have it downloaded. And then all of a sudden, she's just like next to me, like going, "Should we go through Hinge?" I'm like, "No."
What?
And she just starts scrolling through Hinge, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Maybe she wants an open relationship.
Oh, could you do an open relationship?
No.
No, you couldn't. No, you're too like
Territorial, I
Yeah,
think.
that's
Yeah,
it.
no.
That's
I wouldn't
the
do one.
Could you do?
Diezel would.
no.
Diezel
Could
like
you-
a cuck.
These are like a cock.
He's a
It's
cuck.
I am.
That's why you enjoy watching your wife get fucked.
What? What the fuck?
He's like
no
behind,
way.
He's behind a curtain, like having a bat.
No
right?
way. Be respectful, motherfucker.
This is another thing. So I was getting a haircut the other day. You can't tell right now, but it was like 2 weeks ago. But he was talking to me about what I do, and I was like, "Oh, I just like do a little bit of social media and stuff." And he's like, "Oh yeah, whatever." He's like, "Oh, I'm on Instagram too. You should follow me." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll follow you." And he's like, would you date a girl that does OnlyFans?
Would you?
I don't know. I don't think we go into that.
Oh, it's fun to go into that.
I think I
would date a girl.
I
that
would
does
if it's
OnlyFans.
like the personality and shit lines up with what I'm after. I don't think OnlyFans is a job at the end of the day. It's not like a selling point.
I think it's very tough. Like, I think it's like, it's not like new, but like it goes away from like traditional ways of like dating, if that makes sense. Like this is like the new life. Like it's a job. It's realistically like it's out there. Like everyone can see. I think the only thing that people are territorial, so it's like hard for them to like.
Yeah.
No, it just comes back to jealousy. Like, would you want your girlfriend being shown on the internet half naked? You know what I mean?
Who knows? Well, like,
I think everyone has a preference there.
see, personally, I wouldn't really care. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Like,
really?
Yeah, but like, I mean, it might be a bit weird if my friends are like, oh yeah, like I saw that.
Say you started dating this person that Tom was just talking about, and then like all of a sudden, like after 6 years, she goes, or 6 months, sorry, I'll say, like, oh, I'm going to start an OnlyFans.
Jack Doherty, that shit.
Yeah, no, but what are you going to do? Like, oh, I want to be like fully naked. That's fine.
I'd be in the videos.
That's fine.
I'd be in the videos. Oh my
Jeez.
I'll start one too.
Jeez. Yeah.
No, I reckon it's fine, but I think like the job, like the OnlyFans, it's very different to like how they are in person. So like in person, they're like, I know you
they're
have a good relationship.
Person.
Yeah, like if you have a good relationship, like it doesn't really get in between of things. Like then it's just like it's just a job and you make money. And like realistically, if she's bought me a Ferrari, I don't think I really care. We've got a nice watch on and I'm driving around. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want, honey.
No, that's fair enough.
That was like to my dad. Dad's like, oh, just don't do anything like absurd, you know. And I'm like, if you've got a Rolex on your wrist, he's like, I'll ask no questions.
He said that.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Dougie. That's so good. Anyways,
I think TB would probably start a fucking OnlyFans.
TB.
Yeah, maybe he'd probably want to do something outside the box. Maybe.
Yeah.
Who do you reckon most likely to start OnlyFans between us?
Me.
Diezel.
Why me?
I reckon Diezel coincidentally leaking something of himself and then be like, fuck it, I'm starting OnlyFans.
It's happened. It's not happening again. It's happened. We're past that.
We've got past
We've
that.
moved on. That's actually, you know what's funny? Like, I'm glad I don't have like as big as a name as you guys. Because if that was you guys would be fucked.
Yeah.
So
Diezel,
I think it's like
Diezel leaked his
unexpected.
own sex tape on his story.
I didn't do anything. No.
He thought it'd be funny just to post it
I
for 30
did
seconds.
not.
Felt bad and gave
I
the
did
girl
not.
BTV
I don't
ticket.
even want to touch on that because for those.
Would he give the boys a
Well,
BTV ticket?
He had to give it to his girlfriend to like fucking bribe her to not tell anything that he accidentally leaked her fucking
No,
sex tape.
that's not why I gave it to her. She handled the
It was a
situation
big
really
fucking
well.
reason. It was a reward, wasn't
No,
it?
it wasn't a reward. She handled the situation really well, and I was like, you know what? Like, thank you.
Yeah.
You know?
Just don't do that again.
People have that screenshot on their camera roll.
Yeah, I know, because you put it on your story.
I didn't know I put it. It wasn't intentional. I didn't mean to do it.
Anyway. All right, Diesel's Diary. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Diezel's
Here we
Diary.
go. We'll throw it over to Diezel.
How's my face looking, guys, by the way?
Can we say, where did Diesel's diary come from?
Our first manager told us to do it.
told us to do it.
Rest in peace, that manager.
Yeah, how's my face, my skin care looking good?
I was actually saying it has been looking good recently.
Has
Yeah.
it?
What are you putting on there?
Bit of glow.
Tell me if it looks good.
Looks good. Is it the Diesel's secret sauce?
Yeah. It was
Jacked it
secret
out of his own
sauce.
face.
Yeah. So you know how? Do you have a sister? You have a sister.
Yeah.
Do you ever like have a like face care and stuff, and
Yeah.
you just put random shit in your face?
I don't do it, but I've seen it.
Yeah. So I put random shit on my face because I just want my skin to look good. Anyways, for 3 days I was putting this cream on after my shower. I'd wash my face, wipe it, and then I'd put this cream on. And it wasn't until the third day that I felt like my skin was drying up a bit.
Yeah.
I was putting fucking hemorrhoid cream on my face. No, I kid you not. Hemorrhoid cream straight up on my face. And I look at the package and I'm like, you're fucking kidding me.
What the fuck? Surely? How the fuck?
Dude,
How
no
did
idea. It was just at the bottom of the cupboard and it looked white and it was just like a little cream like that.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, yeah, it looks good.
I'm sure it's like in a
Hemorrhoid
tiny bit of cream. Like you wouldn't think that's a face.
It's just like, you know those things, the prescription things that's like white and then you have like the label on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't get it from like Coles or something. It was like more of a
I don't know.
chemist
I'll send you a
looking
photo. But
No, I don't get it. Like, I take your word for it. I want to know what hemorrhoid cream looks
yeah.
like.
Anyways, how's my face? I got compliments saying it looked all right, but I said it to the footy boys and a couple of others and they laughed, but I didn't think it was a big problem.
Yeah. Look, your skin's good glowing right now.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like maybe because you're glowing because of the new bed sheets too.
Oh, the bed
Yes.
sheets with your misso.
New bed sheets with my girlfriend.
Fuck, she looked good in that video.
I was gonna say she was looking good in that video.
Thanks, man.
I was like, when she put her like head down on the pillow, I was like imagining myself lying next to her.
You could have gone two ways with that. You could have said two things, and I'm
What?
glad you said that.
I said what?
Just shut up.
Settle down,
What'd I
Diezel.
say?
We're just complimenting Kyla. We're not trying to do anything else. We're just saying she
Anyways,
looks good.
I was just saying how
Um,
beautiful she is.
You know how Luke's hygiene is with his sleeping?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
disgusting.
horrible.
I've got new
disgusting.
sheets.
If you want a bed with no mattress protector,
You could have just said that without coming at me.
sorry, $200. Go to Kmart. They have nice dooners, nice pillows, nice everything, fresh sheets, fresh everything.
No, well, the only reason why there wasn't a sheet on my bed when you came over that one time was because I'm like a seriously violent sleeper. Every time I wake up, my doona, you know, in your doona, how there's like a sheet that goes over it.
Yeah.
You're very violent.
Every time I wake up, it's folded in between.
Very.
And in the middle of the night, when you're trying to like
Well, it was
get
last
comfy.
night, and I had to sleep on a blanket that was folded in half,
Luke's a violent and abusive sleeper.
and the blanket
Yeah,
stunk.
anyone that's ever slept next to me, I'm like literally throwing hands in my sleep. I don't know what I'm thinking.
and calling him dogs. And calling him cunts. And one
That was
girl
one time.
in Ballarat one time. This is the last time I went to Ballarat ages ago.
We
Anyway.
died like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, not that time. It was the time before.
Different one.
We had a Luke and I had a two-man.
The two man.
Wow. And then the girl Luke was with, Luke was really tired and just didn't want any of these, wanted to go to bed. Fair enough. And then I wake up in the morning, go get Luke. We had to leave at like 5 a.m. for some reason.
Yeah.
And then we'll in the car, and Luke gets a message from the girl saying like, oh, like, are you okay? And Luke's like, yeah, why? He goes, like, you called me a cunt and a dog in your sleep. Like, you seriously abused me when you were
Violently
sleeping.
abusive.
That was my bad. I apologized. So I didn't realize I said that was obviously in my sleep. No, because what happened, we had to do like a run in the morning, and it was like, and I was like super early, and we're going for a run, and it was like 4 a.m. and we got to Ballarat, and it was like already like 1 a.m. So I was like, knew I was gonna have like max 2 hours sleep, and then the girls came over and they were like talking, and I was just like so tired. I literally just want to go to bed. You know when you're like, you don't want to be rude, but like
You just want to pass
you just want to
out.
go to bed.
It's like when you're talking in the car or something, your mates are talking to you, but you're trying to like have a little nap.
Yeah, it's just like, and like the girl was there, she was super lovely, and she was obviously trying to get to know me, and I was just so tired that I just wanted to sleep. I was like, I'm sorry, like I'm just gonna go sleep. She's like, yeah, that's fine. So then I go to sleep. I'm lying in bed, and then all of a sudden she walks in. I'm like, oh, okay. And then then she sleeps next to me. I'm like, okay, put the pillow barrier between us, and went to sleep. And then apparently in my sleep, yeah,
Have you
Like,
seen
just abused her. Poor
what's
girl.
that? What's that thing with that actor that did Jenna from Tonga? And he-
Oh, Chris Lilly.
the lesbian prevention thing.
Yeah.
You put the lesbian.
Do we have
blocker
Riz or
on?
Misses or no?
no, I didn't think Riz was for. Oh, we had one big brother, so we'll put that in.
Yeah.
All right. It comes to the point where it's starting to get embarrassing. I'm 32 and yet to have found a partner. I've only had one relationship, and that was when I was 22. It only lasted a year. Do you think it's possible I could ever find love? At what age is too late? There is, actually, I'll say this. There is hope. One of my uncles, he's had a very tough life, chose different pathways that I know that made life difficult for him. Anyways, he didn't have a partner for forever. Like, I've never known him to have like a wife or anything. I think he was like almost close to 40. And then he found some girl. Like 3 years later, he's got 3 kids and he's married. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
it's so crazy how things can change, and he's very happily married right now. So it's like, I think keep putting yourself out there. Don't shy away. Keep going for new experiences. And I think things will just find themselves.
I think the worst thing you can do in that situation is just try to rush into something though. Like, I feel like you're just better off like trusting the process, waiting, trusting that someone's gonna come sweep you off your feet one day. But if you're feeling old and feeling like it's getting to the point, like, just stick with it and stick fat. Don't try to rush into something that you're not going to be happy with. I think that'll be the worst thing you can do. Then you just end up with divorce, fucking all this other shit.
I think you need to find like who you are, and then at the same time, once you find these relationships and things start to happen, don't play games. Like, if someone's messaging you, let them message you, and don't question what they're saying. Because I think if you question what they're saying, then you're going to play games and like put yourself back into like a child's mind. If that makes
There's only one thing there that I find like interesting is like one of my friends, I was like, oh, you like talking to a girl recently? I caught up with him. I haven't seen him in a long time. I was like, oh, you talking to a girl? He's like, bro, like I couldn't even talk to a girl. I literally don't see anyone. Like, all I do is go home and work and eat. Like, I don't even meet anyone. So it's like, how does someone meet someone that doesn't put themselves out there?
Well, there's some people that just like to be single for their whole life.
Yeah, it's like
fuck.
plan A, married and 3 kids by 28. Plan B, cool uncle.
Yeah. Well, I'm a cool uncle and I have a girlfriend, so I'm happy.
You're not cool.
You're not cool, uncle. You said you kiss your Remember
What?
the Christmas special we did?
Excuse me?
Kiss the babies on the lips.
No, I didn't say on the lips. Kiss the babies.
Kiss the babies to sleep. What?
No, I was like, what are you doing, man?
That's so random.
Have you ever heard that thing in footy? Kiss the babies.
I don't want to kiss any babies, mate. I don't know what you're doing.
It's not like that.
I'll kiss your baby.
It's kind
What?
of fucked up. Yeah, you would. It looked like me.
All right. Is that it?
It's getting weird. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Episode 47 will be next week, and that's the straight after the blind dating video. So
Yeah.
hopefully I find love and you can meet the lovely lady.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you'll find love? What are the slim?
Not if you can't in my ear. No.
No? I reckon you will.
But no, thank you for watching. And then episode 48 is a big one after that as well. So get excited for that. We've got a couple of surprises in store. So yeah, we got a lot of travel coming up soon as well, actually. Fucking, you got Noosa.
Have you booked it?
No, but I'll go.
I had a dream that you booked Noosa.
You got Noosa, then I think Gold Coast. I don't think it's
15th.
May 17.
15th
May
to the
17th.
15th to, no, 18th is Sunday.
Wait, what?
15th to 18th.
May, Gold Coast.
I'm leaving that. Oh, do you have a game that weekend?
No, I don't.
What are you
Yeah, so
talking
we're
about?
going to leave that Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like Thursday to Tuesday or
I
something.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, Gold Coast. It's
Yeah,
we
Gold
got
Coast.
you got a game that weekend. We're gonna do the blind dating that weekend, but
Oh, I can't do it.
yeah,
I'm
we're gonna go Gold Coast and Noosa, and then fucking yeah,
When's Noosa again?
June 3 to 10.
Are you going?
What?
Noosa.
Probably, yeah, I'd say so.
Are you
I'll
going
just
to
go for a little
Queensland?
bit. Hey?
Are you going to Queensland?
Yeah.
What's Queensland? Are you just going?
Noosa is Queensland, you fucking idiot.
Oh.
Gold Coast though,
Gold
it's just
Coast.
yeah. I think Luke's our client there. We're gonna do. Just stay. If you made it this far, you can have the secret. I think Luke and I are gonna do like the throwing the dart at the Australian map and just rig it.
Oh,
for
yeah.
And
Gold
I've got
Coast.
lined up, we're meeting up with some streamers as well. We're going to do some live streaming and
yeah.
do a few cool things.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll book flights. We'll do like 212 flights.